Actor Lewis Tan shares his hopes for Mortal Kombat 2 with the original Mortal Kombat film series stalled after just 2 installments in 95 and 97 for those of you that don't know. Now, the popular IP was gifted a second chance, I'm not gonna lie, at becoming a successful live action franchise just only last year. With years of experience as a stuntman, Tan was tapped in the lead role as washed-up MMA fighter Cole Young, the most hated character in the Mortal Kombat universe. Now, he is a new character that was specifically created for the movie, who crosses paths with iconic video game characters like Sonya Blade and Jax Briggs during the mission to defend Earth against Outworld. We all know how dangerous Outworld can be. Now, although 2021's Mortal Kombat was not very well received by critics, as video game adaptations usually aren't, so that's cool. The movie did well enough at the pandemic box office and on HBO Max for Warner Brothers to be like, alright, you know what, listen, we feel like y'all onto something, you prove your point, let me go ahead and throw y'all a bigger bag. So they recently greenlit a second sequel. Now, taking over for Greg Russo and David Callahan, Mortal Kombat 2 script will be written by Jeremy Slater. That is huge. They really upped the bag on this man. Now, for those of you that don't know, he is known for working on shows like Netflix's Umbrella Academy and Marvel's Moon Knight. While the returning cast has not yet been confirmed, Tan will likely be back in the lead role. That's just what it is. Now, he did an interview, and during this interview with Film Updates promoting his new Netflix movie, Fistful of Vengeance, Tan shared his hopes for Mortal Kombat 2. I mean, the actor was hyping Slater up as a writer, and he's very interested in seeing how he will tackle the script. Because of the sheer number of storylines and characters there is to play in that lore and that universe, Tan hopes the sequel will be a tad longer to properly explore all the characters and the themes. Also, he wouldn't mind a tad more blood. That's just that. And these is his exact words of what he said, if I can remember correctly. We got an amazing writer. Moon Knight for Marvel on board. His writing is really good and he's really smart, is what he was saying in so many words. He basically was saying, I'm excited to see what he develops because it's a tricky one with Mortal Kombat, which I agree, it's very, very tricky. There are so many storylines, it's very well complex. There are so many characters. It's a hard one to get done in a 2-hour period or an hour-and-a-half period. Hopefully they can make the sequel a little bit longer and we can explore more characters and more themes and just make it even more bloodier and even bigger than the first one. That's our plan, unquote, Those was his words. So I just wanted to, well, I kind of, you get what I'm saying. I kind of summarized what he was saying in so many words. But let's be honest. Last year, Mortal Kombat clocked in at 1 hour and 50 minutes of runtime, which was longer than the previous 2 adaptations. It was way longer than the first 2 Mortal Kombat movies that came out in 95, 97. Though it still left a lot to be desired. The main gripe with this situation here was that Mortal Kombat has a big contention among fans based on the end of the movie, and we all talked about the end of the movie, which saw Shang Tsung vow to take revenge against Earthrealm, and Cole headed to Hollywood. He looking for Cage. The sequel should deliver the fighting tournament audiences expected to see in the first film. Now, I really don't care about the tournament at all. I thought it was a good movie. There's way more to explore other than the tournament. I feel like we've seen the tournament so much in the video game where it's like you just live in the same time loop over and over again. But hopefully they can make it fun and make it something that's worth watching for us, basically. Now, in terms of Tan's hope for a bloodier sequel, Mortal Kombat already pushed the limits of how violence and gore is allowed in R-rated movies, so I don't even see how they gonna top this at all. You probably gonna mess around and have no rating, and I don't think that's good at all. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it was a vast improvement upon its 2 PG-13 predecessors, the first one from 97 and 95, 97.